Hi and welcome to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, at Drayton Park Golf Club, and today what I want to cover is one of my slope series. So in this situation what we've got is the ball lower than our feet level. I've got just a short club in my hand, so we've got a shot of around 100 yards to that pin. It's just over that to the centre of the green. And what I want to talk about is what effect this slope will have on the ball flight, and how we can counteract that in our setup and our swing, the swing thoughts we should have to make this a successful shot. So I'm only hitting, as I said, a wedge here, but the first thing to talk about is what the ball flight should do. So off this slope we'd expect the ball to go a little right to target. Now the pin, as you can see, is tucked right on the left hand side of the green. So what I'd actually do in this situation is aim at the pin, allowing for the fact that the ball's going to miss a little bit to the right. What you'd normally do if the pin was set, say, centre of the green, is be aiming a little bit left to allow for that ball to go right. Now one of the main reasons the ball goes right to target is something called face plane tilt, which sounds very technical, but it's not really, so I'm going to quickly talk you through it. Now it affects objects with more loft on than most. So I've got a wedge here, this is going to be quite well affected. So if I actually get this tour stick at right angles to my club face and aim it at the camera there, if I rotate the object this way, keeping the leading edge still at right angles to the target, but the toe of the golf club is lower than the heel, that's going to have the effect of pointing the club to the right of the target, and the opposite, if the heel is lower than the toe, it's going to be pointing more to the left for a right-handed player here. So that's pointing at you, the camera, and if I rotate the object so the toe's lower than the heel, this is now pointing to the right of the camera as I'm looking at it. So it's going to affect us. It's going to send that ball a little bit right of target, so we need to allow for that. As I said, this particular shot, I'm going to aim it more at the flag, which is down my orange tour stick I've laid on the floor here. So I'm going to be setting my body parallel to that, accepting the fact that it's going to be moving more to the right and miss more in the heart of the green, the centre of the green, because I don't really want to flirt with the left side of this particular shot. Now with any of these slope lies, what I want you to actually do is try it yourself and see what effect that has on your ball flight. What we get with a lot of elite players is actually from this slope they'll actually hit it pretty straight, and I think it's that extra compensation. There's a little bit more release, so the club face closing a little bit quicker, whether that's through the body rotation, whether that's through an extra bit of hands. You'll find a good player will almost find a way to hit it straight. Now if you're a natural fader of the ball and you get on this slope lie where the ball is lower than your feet level, you're going to expect to see the ball going further right to target. So you've really got to allow for that. So I want to see, or I'd ask you to see what happens to your game from this slope and then go from there so you'll know how to compensate. Off any slope lie, I would also suggest swinging a little bit smoother, trying to maintain balance, and if that means taking a little bit more loft, a little bit more club. Normally for me, 100, 105 yards, this would be more of a gap wedge, but I'm going to be hitting a pitching wedge and just try and stay nice and smooth, because that takes us on to another part of it. What we've got to try and do, because the ball is a couple of inches lower than my feet level, is I've got to try and lower my body, and I've got to try and stay very stable. The faults we tend to see off this slope is when someone is actually gaining height on the backswing, and they make it incredibly now difficult to make contact. So if I swing it a little bit smoother, it's going to be easier to maintain my level. So I've got that extra club. So on this one, as I said, I'm going to actually aim down my target line, accepting the fact that it's going to miss slightly to the right. I'm going to go a little bit wider with my feet, and you'll see this from face on as well, a little bit wider with my feet than I normally would to try and maintain balance and to try and lower my body. Now, the other thing I'm going to do to lower my body is increase my knee flex. And the one other thing I'm going to do off this slope lie is just move the ball just a touch further back in my stance. Off any slope lie, you'll tend to find your body is less active. So I've got less pressure shifting towards my lead leg. So I'm just going to move that ball back to help make sure I contact the ball first rather than the ground before the ball. So I've shifted that ball just a touch back, which you'll see from face on. My feet are a little bit wider. Now I'm aiming down this orange line, so let me make sure I am there. My body is parallel to it, accepting the fact it's going to go just a touch right. That ball's gone back, as I said, and I've increased my knee flex. Now what I've really got to try and do is maintain my levels. So I've just got to try and maintain my posture. It's a really good exercise, or a really good idea, to have a few practice swings and just get used to cutting the grass, getting that contact. Let's give it a go. So as I said, aiming at my target, my body parallel left, accepting that it's going to go right. Ball back, a bit wider and a bit more knee flex. Now just swinging it nice and smooth. I've taken that extra club. I'm pretty happy with that. It's just come out a touch left. I've just pulled it a little bit. It landed about pin high, and it's just stopped on the edge of the green there. So let me try one more. My divot line looked pretty good. So a little bit wider, a little bit more knee flex. Try and maintain my levels. There we go. That one's just moving a touch right and finishing just left of the pin. So as I said, I didn't want to flirt with the left side, and then I've done it twice. But that one's a nice easy putt, pretty much pin high, the right kind of distance. And the contact I got there was absolutely spot on, making sure I got the ball first. I hope that video's helped. Please check out the other parts of the slope series. They're going to be coming soon. And they'll have real relevance to what we've talked about today. So I'm also going to be covering ball above my feet, uphill and downhill. So please check those out. If they do help you and help your game, put some comments below. Do like the videos, and remember to subscribe for plenty other content. Thanks, guys.